Hi, I'm David Murphy and I'm at Dmexco today talking with James Rosewell from 51 Degrees. So James, very busy show, lots of people travel quite a long way to get here. What are the sort of challenges they will have faced from a data perspective?
Well, as they were travelling here, they would have struggled to consume good quality content whilst on the move on their mobile phones. And of course, for publishers, they want to deliver revenue generating content that provides a really good user experience. Programmatic is part of the solution to that problem, of course, but it's compromised on mobile by small screen sizes, very variable data connections and low computing power compared to desktop or laptop. So anyone who's coming to Dmexco is looking for performance and revenue generating solutions, and that's really where 51 Degrees comes in.
Now, I know you've got a view that publishers are sort of their own worst enemies in this respect. What's that bit of paper you've got in your hand?
This is a printout of the Daily Telegraph's homepage at 1:1 scale as it would appear on a standard width iPhone. So what I'd like to do, David, if you could just take that end, and then let's walk backwards and let's see how long it is.
Wow, that's a lot of content a lot of people are not going to see, but as long as they, scroll down as far as they want to scroll down, does it really matter?
Well, from a programmatic advertising point of view, it really matters, because what's happening is all that content is being transferred to the device, particularly the mobile device, and that's competing for resources on the device and data with the programmatic advertising. So what happens is the advert in the small screen space that can actually be displayed and seen is being compromised by all that other content. So it appears late and often doesn't even meet any viewability metrics. So the whole thing was a waste of time as far as revenue is concerned.
Isn't this in part the problem that accelerated mobile pages were supposed to solve?
Well, accelerated mobile pages is exactly that. It is separate content for mobile, and it's a partial solution. It's heavily controlled by Google, but isn't that exactly what M.Dot websites were, which a lot of publishers have moved away from? And I would argue that an M.Dot website is a far better solution than AMP, because the content is being served separately to mobile and to desktop, which is exactly what AMP is doing, but it's a more efficient, lower level way of achieving it.
So very rude of me, James. We've been talking for a few minutes. I haven't actually asked you what 51 Degrees does for a living. How do you make your money?
So 51 Degrees is a database of all the different devices that can consume digital content, TVs, tablets, mobiles, all that sort of stuff. And we have information like the price of the device, the physical screen size, how old it is, that sort of information. And that's all indexed for websites, for applications, and for telecoms operators. So it's a complete analytic source, effectively, that can be plugged into systems. We have over 44,700 devices catalogued at the moment, and over 800,000 combinations of devices, operating systems, browser, and app.
And what's new for Dmexco?
Well, we've reinvented our top-end algorithm that's typically used by ad tech companies, so that it's over 3 times faster, and we're demonstrating it on a $30 Raspberry Pi, running at over 1.1 million detections per second.
That sounds to me like more queries than anyone could ever need in terms of the speed at which you're able to do that.
Well, it sure is. What we're doing is we're inviting publishers, ad tech companies, advertisers to try this algorithm, come to our website, sign up, try it in your environment. Not only is it going to help you increase revenue for the reasons we just talked about earlier, but it will also help you reduce OPEX because it is so fast.